into it. Come on.
It is his very first time here at the Comedy Studio, but it is not his first time as a comedian. I've heard great things about this young man. He was a finalist in the Funniest Comic in New England contest. Let's give a hand and welcome Mr. Kyron, everybody. Here he comes.
Keep it going for your host, Rick. And keep it up for all the other comics tonight doing a great job entertaining you. Yes. All right. So here's something you'll never hear come out of a black man's mouth. I live in Maine. I'm like a unicorn, people. Take a picture of this. On the way down here, we stopped in New Hampshire, and I overheard these two guys talking about something that caught my ear. They said that New Hampshire, the Asian population is 3 times that of the blacks. Would seem like kind of a useless statistic, seeing how by my math, 3 times 0 is 0. Why do math if you don't have to? I saw this thing on TV the other day that shocked the hell out of me. There was this high-speed police chase, and the cops were chasing down this guy in a smart car. Who the hell sits behind the wheel of a smart car and thinks, man, they ain't gonna catch me in this. Man, this is a smart car, dumbass. Like, whenever you see a smart car, don't you feel like you can just snatch it up, like you're pulling out of a Happy Meal? You know? Put it on the ground and pull it back till the wheels start clicking. Click, 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 and just let it go. Like, those things would be the shit on hardwood floors. No big surprise here, people. They did catch the guy. You know, no roadblocks, no spikes on the road. They just rolled out a piece of shag carpet. That's how you stop a smart car. I saw this commercial with Shaquille O'Neal for the Beautiful Cross. Have you guys seen this one? Yeah. A nice car, right? If you haven't seen it, in a commercial like Shaquille O'Neal's laid back, and it looks like he's got plenty of room, right? Newsflash, Shaq is 7'1", 330 some odd pounds. I'm 5'8". If I get that car, I'm gonna look like my parents left me in it. A woman will walk up to the car like, oh my God, there's a baby in the car! And he's not even in his car seat. And why is he touching himself? You know, just all those questions. There's a lot of questions, people. A lot of questions. I'm kind of a geeky guy, you know. I love superheroes. Anyone with me here? Yeah. I do. I love them, man. I wish they were real. But if they were, Superman would be screwed, right? Because answer me this: when was the last time you saw a fucking phone booth? What's he gonna do? Run into a Verizon store? By the time he gets out of there, half the planet will be disintegrated, and he'll be stuck with a 2-year contract with a jacked up data plan. I'm saying this super friendly family package just ain't what it used to be. It's not. A little bit about myself, man. I'm 43 years old and I got 5 kids. Yeah. That was my reaction when Maury read the results. But it's cool though, because it's like I got my little basketball team, you know? Although we suck. I mean, these kids, they can't shoot for shit, but they steal like it's a natural gift. My oldest daughter's driving now, and she's doing pretty good. But I just heard this statistic from AAA that said that a teenage driver is 44% more likely to get into a fatal car accident. Yeah, and that number doubles when he had a passenger, triples when he had a second passenger, and quadruples when he had a third. Yeah. So the way that I see it, if we throw in a 5th kid, me and the missus could take that trip we've been planning. See, the people who are like, oh, are the ones who don't have kids. Because if you have kids, you're like, hey, my man, you got any room for mine? And yes, I do. That's why I bought her this school bus. Pack him in. Pack him in. Pack him on with people. You guys are good, man. I like you guys. See a lot of couples, a lot of people holding women tight. I don't know if they think there's stalkers around or anything like that. I'm married. You can see the ring. You know, I've been married 14 years. If you combine the two. But this one is a keeper, okay? And I see some people out here, I'm gonna let you guys know how you can tell if you too have a keeper. So ladies, listen up, because this could be beneficial. The way that you can tell, fellas, that you have the perfect woman, you know that keeper, is when you wake up in the morning and she says this to you. That's it. If she ain't talking, put a ring